Hi, everybody. It's Dominique Gibson back here with another video. How are you guys? So, I decided that maybe like once a week or twice a week, talk about my so called to do list that I do um, every day for about a week or even 2 weeks. So for this video, I'm talking about my weekly to-do list from last Saturday, which was, well, today's the 17th. So last Saturday was, sorry about that. And I can't seem to find it. Ain't that about something? Saturday, I think it was, because I said the 11th, the 10th? The 10th of April to, yes, the 10th of April. I don't know if you can see that. Until today. So I'll probably try to do this post like I said, once a week or once every 2 weeks. This will probably be a really short video. It's not going to be the introduction video. If you are interested in doing the introduction video, I'll post a link down below where you can find it and everything else. It talks about who I am, how I started the writing process. How I started the writing process and things along that nature. Check out the link below. You want to know who I am and things along that nature. But today's post, I'm going to be talking about my, like I said, my to-do list that I started from last Saturday to this Saturday. So from Saturday, April the 10th to up until today. So it's just going to be like a short little preview. It's not going to be too long of the things, of my to-do list of things that I have to do. And this just gives an insight into what it's like being a writer with a full-time job, because I do have a full-time job along with self-publishing my work. So to get started, this is my to-do list from Saturday. So my to-do list consists of discussion posts, consists of my assignment for week 6 at the time that because I'm currently a student at SNHU, Southern New Hampshire University. I'm in the master's degree creative writing program, and I'm in week 6 of one of my classes. So this is just an example of my list of the things that I've crossed out. There's some things that I crossed out. So make sure you respond to your discussion posts, at least 2. I did that last Saturday with week 6. Do your assignment for week 6 on short-term and long-term marketing goals. I did that. Make sure that you double check all your bills so you don't miss any deadlines. I did that, but I think that was later on in the week. Work on rewriting self-editing Courtney Redemption using your editing checklist. So this down here, I had to wait on it because of the fact that I actually printed out a print version of the first draft of the book, which I submitted to Amazon, and I'm waiting for it to come back in the book form so I'll officially get started on the editing process. So that's going to be delayed. So Courtney's Redemption, I am working on it. I'm just going to do it in a little bit differently. I'm going to print it out in a so-called book form and in a video. Sorry, I cannot talk today, but I'm not editing it. Sorry. In a future video, I will be able to show you what that actually looks like, what a first draft of a book actually looks like when it comes to the early stages of the editing process, which in my viewpoint is self-editing. So I'll be self-editing the book before I actually turn it into Judy Roth, who was my professional editor, no one else to call it. So anyway, squeeze in some time to finish the Mark Dawson's Ads for Authors course. I'll explain in a future video as well, but just a short synopsis. I am taking an online course called Mark Dawson's Ads for Authors course, and it's basically talking about how to effectively do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads to promote your book and to promote your author platform. this is something that I'll post in a future video. I just won't do it today. I don't really have the time. And then this is my to-do list for Sunday, April 11th. It says work on completing your lesson plan for the week, which is what I basically do on Sunday for my job, because I am a toddler teacher at a daycare center. So lesson plans are kind of like a requirement. Work on doing observations for your toddler classroom. I did not do that on Sunday. Work on newsletter for the classroom. Again, didn't do that on Sunday. Spend anywhere between 15 minutes to an hour on a feminist betrayal for your thesis. So basically what I did was on Sunday, the things that I crossed out are the things that I've done, and the things that I didn't cross out, I didn't do. Work on editing the first draft. As I previously stated, I'm waiting on Amazon to come back with my proof copy of the first draft of the book. So I'll start the editing process then. Continue to do an hour or so author accelerator book coaching program. That is another video I'm going to be able to talk about soon. Work on the latest revision of An Ornament of Allegiance with Judy's notes. Around this time, I did not have Judy's note back from because we're in the process of proofreading An Ornament of Allegiance. So, and I said only if she gives me back the manuscript for that weekend. And I said create a print proof. I don't know if you guys can see it. Create a print proof from Amazon to proofread and rewrite Courtney Redemption, which I did on Sunday. It should be here around, they said it should arrive Monday. This is, today's like what I'm doing this is like April the 17th, I want to say. So it'll be here like the next week. I'll be sure to let you guys know on that. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but as you can tell, I do the list for the things that I have to do at my day job as well. So put circles down on the carpet for children to sit on during circle time. I did that. Introduce the timer for the children to do in 1 minute. Bring your stickers. So bring your stickers for the children. Didn't do that until like Tuesday or Wednesday. And again, it's like the same list throughout the whole entire week. So what happened, what I haven't done, say for instance on a Sunday, I'll probably end up doing on a Wednesday. What I haven't done on a Tuesday, I might end up doing on a Thursday. So, like this is like an example of a to-do list for Thursday. So for Thursday, I made a drawing of a butterfly for the kids to do dot markers on. And in a later video, I'll probably post, well, even on my website, I'll include the link down below on my website, pictures of artwork that I've done with the kids and hung around the walls and things along that nature. So just to give you a little glimpse of what goes on in my day job, just a little bit. So, and sometimes I want to do some writing, but sometimes that just doesn't happen on a daily basis because I'm doing other things like work, things for work, and things along that nature. So I got the notes back on Thursday, April the 15th from Judy Roth, the email telling me about the latest editing review, whatever, on An Ornament of Allegiance. So I put that in my to-do list. And then I hadn't, like during the week I said I had an idea for preparing a YouTube video using a PowerPoint presentation on traditional publishing using Loom. I don't know if you can see that, but that was one of my ideas I said I was going to do in a future YouTube video. And so now we're going to fast forward to this today. Yes, today. It's Saturday, April the 17th as I'm recording this video. And as you can see, I have not checked off anything yet because it has been a lazy Saturday, I want to say. But I am up and about. So some of the things that I have to do today while this is viewing is review your notes that Judy Roth sent for the latest draft and the Ormond's Allegiance. Make sure you send an email to Judy Roth saying you received the email. So I did that. I sent the email. I looked over her notes, which I'm going to officially start doing this weekend. Make sure you start your assignment for the Off the Book Tour for SNHU. So basically for my class, I have to look at an Off the Book Tour, research that, figure out what's going on with that, and use some of those techniques to get ideas of my own Off the Book Tour, which I plan on doing sometime in the near future. I can't give you an exact date on that, but respond to other people's discussion posts for week 8, which is what I'm going to do tonight. Review your assignment for week 9. Look over everything from your professor and peers so your website can be ready for week 9. So that would require me to go back and review my website and upload it and things like that. Work on uploading the books onto your main page of your website for people to buy your books. And I have to cover up the list before that because technically I'm not supposed to talk about it until later. But I got to work on my website, which involves changing the plugin to my constant contact list. So I have to upload a new box, my mailing list box. I have to upload it and make some fancy whatever to it and things along that nature. And it's a complicated process, but basically I have to do a plugin for my website so I can update everything on the website because it's a little janky right now. Facebook ad, change the image of your Facebook ad and include a short bio talking about your work. So I technically did a Facebook ad the other day using Mark Dawson's Ask for Authors course. In a future video, apologize again. Sorry, I belched. In a future video, I will be talking about the Mark Dawson's Ask for Author course, how it works, and what type of audience engagement, clicks, things along that nature that I had before I ended up changing the ad. So I'll change the ad, but I'll be sure to post some videos or whatever and talk about what happened and how it differentiated from when I didn't do ads versus when I did ads. Make sure you sign up for the Page Turner Awards and send the first 10 pages to them to enter in the contest. Look up their guidelines to be sure. This was something I was interested in within the past 2 months. So I'll be sure to let you guys know what the Page Turner Awards is about, things along that nature in a future video. Or I might post that on my website or in the newsletter as well because they have all sorts of awards for different writers at different stages of their lives when it comes to the whole writing and publishing in general. So, and then the writing part. Do 15 minutes to an hour writing a famous portrayal for your thesis. I've actually, when I'm on my breaks, I've actually been writing like 8 minutes, 10 minutes here, 8 minutes there. So it's slowly but surely getting along. It's getting there. I think the last post that I was on page 180 longhand because I like to write it out first. Now I think I'm on like page 208 now. So slowly but surely it's getting there. It's a long process, I know, but at least I'm writing. So that's always a good thing. And it's just basically, I give myself options when it comes to this to-do list. So I do 15 minutes to an hour fitness portrayal or continue your author accelerator book coaching course. I'll talk about that in a future video. Or continue working on Mark Dawson's Ask for Author course. So as you can tell, I try to do a to-do list, whereas I'm balancing out different things. Balancing out things for work, balancing out things for my schoolwork, aka my thesis novel, which is also the 4th novel in the Tucson SET series. I will include a link down below if anybody's interested in curious as to what my work is about and things along that nature. So, like I said, this was a short video, but I just wanted to give people a heads up on what I normally do on a weekly basis, daily basis, and then it totals out to a weekly basis. So my to-do list started from last Saturday to this Saturday, which was April the 11th to the 17th, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll be sure to correct it or whatever. But that's basically just about it for this video. Yeah, because I literally have to go back and do this discussion post, get started on my writing, uploading my website, things along that nature. So, like I said, this is going to be a little bit shorter than my last video. But as you can tell, I'm a very busy woman. Writing, having a day job is not easy. I hope that someday I'll be able to post a video on that as well, because it's just not as easy as people think it is. And sometimes I also do these videos to let other people that's not in the writing community know just how difficult it can be to balance everything when it comes to having a job and becoming a self-published author and things along that nature. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful video on the to-do list of my weekly list of what I've been doing for the past week. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I'm pretty sure I'll title it something that is going to be relevant to my YouTube channel. I'll include that in the link down below. Otherwise, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.